Many of you guys asked me to make this tier list, and of course how I could say no, but to make it to properly test all the pilots it took me some time. Probably the hardest part was to get all the pilots, however on my main account I was not lucky to get them all. I even spent a great amount of diamonds, and not only diamonds. Eventually I just started creating new accounts, thanks god it took me only 2 accounts to get missing Elsa. So in this video guys, let's rank them all, let's find out what pilots are the best. As to me guys, the worst pilot is Ironarm because his main cannon is only good on a short distance. That is usually, especially against most bosses, is not practical. However, if you can stay close enough if you feel comfortable, then he's not that bad. About his ultimate and stunt, I would say they're pretty good, but they're pretty good against mobs against which you can use an attachment like Airstrike 2. And usually, you need to keep a good distance from enemies, especially against most bosses. But against close range enemies he's good. About the next pilot Ekko, honestly speaking I cannot say anything bad. His main cannon is okay but definitely not the best. The same I can say about his stunt. However, it's one of my favorite because it can track enemies. Sometimes it can help a lot because you need to avoid many projectiles. About ultimate I also can say only positive because you'll get rid of all projectiles. But compared to other pilots, all his skills are very mid. The next pilot Scott, he is the same tier because he also is very mid. His main cannon deals a good damage but it is slow. About stunt I can say it is okay because it auto aims at enemies. Plus you will have some toxic for a few seconds. His ultimate is kind of similar to Ekko's ultimate. It deals some damage and clears projectiles. In my opinion guys, we have a similar pilot to Ekko. What I cannot say about Charlie, he's definitely better because the first reason, because of his main cannon. It is faster, plus some projectiles can jump between enemies. About his stunt frisbee, I cannot say it's better because it's not like it auto aims at enemies. But I also cannot say it's worse because frisbees come back. In some situations it can be more useful, because enemies can come on you from the sides and from the back. However, when you have many enemies, I would say that frisbees are better because they can jump between enemies. About ultimate, I would say it's mid. At first guys, honestly speaking, I hesitated about Ryan, because there's nothing special about his main cannon, nor about his stunt. And his ultimate is kind of similar to others, it blocks projectiles. But eventually, after testing him more times, I decided to put him next to Charlie, mostly because of the speed and DPS. Thanks to it, he will do great damage to enemies. Many of you may not agree with me, and I understand why, because her main cannon is not any good. But if to talk about stunt, I can say only positive. Because Thunder will hit almost all enemies, if not the all. And what's amazing about it, that it penetrates everything. Ultimate is also powerful because it also penetrates everything, but besides it deals great damage and vanish projectiles. So if to play her right, she can be really good. All next pilots guys are going to be S because there's a few reasons. The first reason is because each of them has a passive. The second reason is because their stats are higher. And the last reason is because S pilots collect pin projectiles on 360 degree. That's why S pilots cannot be lower tier. So the first one goes Joey. His main cannon is definitely one of the best. What I cannot say about his ultimate, because after using it you can be hit. About stun, from one side I can say it's really good because it deals a great damage. But from another side, it might be a little bit hard to aim at enemies. About his passive, I cannot say anything good, in most cases it will not help you. Elsa compared to Joey has worse cannon, but if to talk about stunt, ultimate and passive, then I would choose Elsa. Plus her main cannon is not like bad, it just compared to Joey's cannon it's worse. Tom is one of the best if not the best, especially if to talk about his ultimate. He can deal crazy damage to bosses. His main cannon is pretty good, however not the best. But about stunt I can say it's definitely one of the best, especially for late stages when you have tons of enemies. And the same I can say about his passive. The last pilot Jarius to me is also one of the best, but he is more designed for counterattacks. So how good he is I would say depends on how many pain projectiles you can absorb. Okay guys, in comments tell me what you think about this tier list, do you agree with me? Tell me in comments your opinion, subscribe to my channel, and would be great if you would like this video, because it helps me to make better content for you.